Your eyesight has been failing you, and you have been told that it is a natural consequence of aging. You have been told that it is something you have to live with, that it is inevitable. They have lied to you. What they have told you is false. What most older adults do not know is that their eyesight does not deteriorate solely due to age, but because of a silent inflammation and a nutrient deficiency that no one talks to you about, not even your own doctor. But there is a hidden truth, a truth that the big industry of expensive supplements and $1,000 glasses would prefer you not to know. There is a power in nature, in something as simple as a seed. In fact, there is one seed that has the potential to protect your retina and improve the way you see the world. It has been shown in studies that its consumption can reduce the risk of certain eye diseases by 21% and can even help you restore your vision in just 90 days, a single seed. Think about those moments when you have wanted to read a book, but the letters look blurry. Occasions when you have to squint to see your grandchild's face or to read a street sign, or perhaps the nights you feel insecure driving because the lights dazzle you and your sight is no longer what it used to be. It makes you feel dependent, vulnerable. You feel that life is slipping through your hands, that you cannot enjoy the little things that gave you so much joy. That frustration, that feeling of loss is real and it is valid, but you do not have to resign yourself to it. The solution is not in expensive products or complicated treatments. The answer lies in the wisdom of nature, in foods that have been forgotten or ignored by the system. What I am going to show you are gifts from the earth, simple and powerful tools that can give you back clarity, independence, and confidence. Everything you are about to hear is backed by real research and scientific studies. These are not assumptions. They are proven clinical results that have helped many people regain their vision and their quality of life. I'm not going to sell you anything. I am only going to share the truth that big pharmaceutical companies do not want you to know. And to show you that this is real, the scientific sources and studies will be in the description of the video for you to review for yourself. Before we begin, I want you to know that you are not alone in this. Millions of people in your same situation feel the same way. I want you to join our community. Tell me in the comments where you are watching from and how your eyesight feels at this moment. What worries you the most? We are reading and responding to every comment because we want to build a space of support and hope. Also, if this message resonates with you and you feel that what I am saying is important, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel so that more people can find this information. And if you agree with me that it's time to stop believing the lies about age and health, write a 1 in the comments. If not, write a 0. It's a simple way to know that we are connected. All right, without further ado, let's dive into the wisdom of nature. Stay until the end, because the last seed is the most powerful and the one with the most amazing results. We will start with a seed that most people associate with heart health and intestinal transit. We are referring to flax seeds. These seeds are one of the most concentrated plant sources of omega-3 fatty acids, specifically alpha linolenic acid, known as ALA. What makes flax seeds exceptionally good for your eyes is their ability to maintain a healthy tear film. That thin layer of moisture that covers and protects the surface of your eyes tends to become unstable and evaporate quickly as we age. This causes you that sensation of dryness, burning, and irritation that bothers you so much. Well, the omega-3 in flax seeds not only reduces inflammation on the surface of the eye, but it improves the quality of the lipids found in your tears, making them last longer. A clinical study published in a prestigious journal found that older people who took flaxseed oil daily experienced a 42% improvement in dry eye symptoms in just 30 days. Imagine that, 42% less irritation, less burning, less need to use drops. A 69-year-old gentleman, a retired school bus driver, came to us complaining that his eyes felt gritty and dry in the afternoons. He had tried all kinds of drops without success. We suggested he add a tablespoon of freshly ground flax seeds to his yogurt every morning. We made sure they were ground because whole seeds often pass through the digestive system without being absorbed. In just 2 weeks, the gentleman told us that the gritty sensation in his eyes had disappeared. 3 weeks later, he called us to say he no longer needed the drops at all. The simple act of adding a seed to his breakfast returned a large part of his daily comfort, something he had not been able to achieve with expensive medications. It is that simple and that powerful. Now let's move on to a seed that goes straight to the retina and protects you from harmful light. Next, we have black sesame seeds. Although in many cultures they are used to season and decorate foods, their true power lies in their compounds. Black sesame seeds contain an exceptionally high amount of vitamin B1, zinc, and potent antioxidants like sesamin and sesamolin. These compounds do something extraordinary. They preserve and strengthen the small blood vessels that supply your retina. The retina is light sensitive tissue located at the back of your eye, and it is essential for you to see clearly. Poor circulation in those tiny blood vessels can lead to diabetic retinopathy, one of the leading causes of blindness in older adults. Black sesame helps to improve that microcirculation, ensuring that your retina receives the nutrients it needs to function optimally. A study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food demonstrated that regular consumption of black sesame improved retinal vascular function and reduced markers of oxidative stress in just 6 weeks. A 72-year-old lady told us that despite having her diabetes under control, she had noticed dark floaters and that straight lines looked a bit distorted. The simple act of adding a tablespoon of toasted black sesame to her daily meals, such as in her salads or on her rice, made a big difference. After only 8 weeks, she noticed that the floaters were less frequent and her reading clarity improved remarkably. What pleased her most was not only the improvement in her vision, but the feeling of control she gained over her eye health, something she had feared losing completely. And that is the true gift, the hope that comes from a simple food. Now let's move on to the next. Next, something that has the potential to protect the most important nerve in your eyes, we are referring to hemp seeds. These seeds are a rare and valuable source of a type of omega-6 fatty acid called gamma linolenic acid, or GLA, which, unlike other omega-6s, is anti-inflammatory. This is crucial for your eyes because the optic nerve, which is like the cable that transmits visual information from your retina to the brain, is one of the most susceptible components to aging. Chronic inflammation and damage to this nerve can lead to progressive vision loss, as occurs with glaucoma. Research has shown that GLA can help protect this vital nerve. A study published in the journal Current Eye Research found that older adults at risk of glaucoma who took GLA supplements for 90 days experienced an improvement in ocular blood flow and a reduction in optic nerve damage. A 75-year-old former newspaper editor who was diagnosed with early stage glaucoma was very anxious about losing his sight. He was worried that he would not be able to continue enjoying his favorite hobby, reading. We suggested that he add 2 teaspoons of raw hulled hemp seeds to his daily breakfast. Hemp seeds have a soft, nutty texture and are easily mixed into smoothies or sprinkled over yogurt. After just 2 months, he noticed that the pressure in his eyes had slightly decreased, and more importantly, the progression of his optic nerve thinning had slowed down. He told us that although his medications were necessary, the seeds gave him a sense of active control over his health. And that, my friend, is invaluable. We have arrived at the most powerful seed of all, the one with the most compelling scientific evidence and the most surprising results. The seed you have to try. I am talking about saffron seeds, or more precisely, the stigmas of the saffron flower. Although it is the most expensive spice in the world, its benefits for eye health are priceless. Saffron is exceptionally rich in two potent carotenoids, crocin and crocatin. These compounds have a unique ability to directly target the photoreceptor cells of the retina. These cells are the ones that convert light into the electrical signals that your brain interprets as vision. With age, these cells can degenerate, especially in people with age-related macular degeneration or AMD, which causes blurry and distorted central vision. But here is the amazing thing. Saffron not only protects these cells, but it has been shown to help restore their functionality. In a clinical trial published in the British Journal of Ophthalmology, patients with early stage AMD who took 20 milliliters of saffron a day showed significant improvements in retinal sensitivity and visual acuity in just 3 months. Let me tell you the story of a 79-year-old man, a painter who loved working with colors and fine details. He told us that in the last 2 years, he had noticed he was losing the center of what he was looking at. Faces looked blurry, colors less vibrant. He was diagnosed with dry AMD, and the doctors told him to prepare for a total loss of central vision. His daughter brought him to us in search of hope. We recommended he take saffron capsules containing 20 milliliters of pure extract. After just 6 weeks, this man told us that he had noticed something peculiar, that he could see the details of the brushstrokes in his paintings again. A month later, he could recognize his grandson's face standing in front of him. His follow up exams showed that his electrical response in the retina had improved. He told us, I thought the world would go black forever, but saffron helped me see again. It is a story that breaks your heart and then fills it with hope. The key is to consume saffron in a therapeutic, high quality dose, not the small amounts you use in the kitchen. Genuine lab tested saffron, when taken in the right amount, is the closest thing to natural retina regeneration we have seen. So there you have it. These are the 4 seeds that can protect and revitalize your eyes, not through expensive operations or miracle tricks, but through science, nature, and wisdom. I'm not telling you to stop seeing your doctor, but imagine how strong your eyes could be if you gave them the proper nutritional support. Imagine being able to read effortlessly, to recognize the faces of your loved ones without having to squint, and to walk with confidence. This is not magic, it is biochemistry, and vision loss does not wait. So now that you know the truth, you shouldn't either. Start with a single seed this week. Incorporate it into your diet. Now tell me in the comments which seed you are going to try first. Have you experienced any of them before? Tell me your story. We are here to listen to you and to build a community of older adults who do not give up. Do not forget to subscribe and activate the bell so you never miss the most useful health tips. If this video resonated with you, write a 1 in the comments. If not, write a 0. It's the way we know that this message is important to you. Thank you for listening and for taking control of your health. You can be thankful for your eyes for many more years. Now, we would like to hear from you. What are you going to do? M.